Hi folks, this is all the fruit, and here I have the rarest, biggest and most unique chili species in the world. What do I mean by rarest, biggest and most unique? Well, from all chili species, not chili varieties, from all capsicum species, that includes chilies, bell peppers and related species, this is the least commonly cultivated. Also, the most unique, it is most distant from all the other capsicum species in cultivation. And biggest, no, the fruit is not the biggest, it's of medium size, but the plant is the biggest. And that's why the Rocoto or Locoto, as it's also known, is also known as tree paprika. And about the rarity, yeah, well, it's quite a common chili in South America and was probably the most important chili species in the old Incan Empire. It is not being commercially grown in Europe, and it's basically impossible to find on European markets. I found this here on a Latino market in the city of Milano in Italy, in a neighborhood where there were basically just Latinos, and the market with about a dozen stands, all of them Latino. So it's imported from somewhere in Latin America. While it can deal a bit easier with cold weather, it's not so popular in Europe for some reason. In Latin America, we don't know where it comes from. It's known only from cultivation, and it has been cultivated for thousands of years. It's cultivated nowadays from Chile all the way north to Mexico. Probably originates somewhere in the Andes. And it's mostly cultivated in mountains in the tropics. Even in northern Mexico, it's mostly cultivated in mountains. It can deal quite good with, quite well with cold nights, like we get in many parts of Europe where we would like to cultivate chilies. And still, yeah, why is it not so popular in Europe? One reason might be that it's more perennial than other chilies. In the tropics, you can get most chilies to live for several years and make tree-like trunks. But this one can make trees, shrubs or vines up to 4 meters tall and up to 15 years. In Europe, actually, if you have it in a pot and cut it back and bring it indoors in winter, you will get quite a nice harvest in the next year. So it develops quite well in the cool European summers if you protect it in the winters. Now about the plant. Well, I already said it's the biggest of all chili species. The name Capsicum pubescens refers to the pubescent plant. Basically, the stem is pubescent, the leaves, sometimes even the sepals are pubescent. Also, it is basically the only capsicum species with quite bright purple flowers. Then the fruit can be quite variable. There is this shorter apple-like shape. That's why it's also called apple pepper or apple paprika. But there are also elongated ones, which are 3 times longer than they are white. The wall of the fruit is quite thick, and they are the signature black seeds. They can also be brown sometimes, but they are definitely darker than you expect from other chili species, which have whitish seeds more or less. And it is really spicy. Now we're gonna put this to the test. Assistant, tell me how spicy this chili is, please, since I am a chicken to try it myself. So how spicy is this chili? At first, it feels and tastes suspiciously like a bell pepper. I mean, part of the reason is this thick, well, it looks like a bell pepper. I mean, it's thick, it's juicy, more massive than most chilies. Even from the start, you taste a little bit of hotness, which gets stronger.
Some bitterness.
Bitterness. After a couple seconds, it gets stronger. And then the aftertaste is a more subdued chiliness. I like it. It's not too hot for me. I expect it more. So what do you say?
Yeah, quite acceptable.
Hot but acceptable.
Yeah, yeah.
And you say some bitterness.
Also, yeah, some pepper flavor as well.
I didn't taste any bitterness, pepper flavor. I don't know, man. Apart from the... It's like if you took a bell pepper and poured a little bit of chili juice on top of it. To me, it tastes like a bell pepper with some chili hotness. I don't taste chili flavor, I taste bell pepper flavor. What about you? Is it chili flavor or bell pepper flavor?
More bell pepper.
More bell pepper, so no chili flavor. Yeah, just take a little bit of the juice from a chili, pour it over a bell pepper, and you get this. It's a bit more firm than the average bell pepper. What else can we say? Well, this petiole is quite typical. The red color is a little bit darker than a bell pepper. It's more firm than a bell pepper. You can see the cavity is not as big as with the bell pepper, but yeah, I was a little bit scared when they said it's very hot, but no, it's hot, but it's not hotter than most chilies. Even the vendors warned me that it's pretty hot, but nah, I like it. What do you think about this unique South American chili, folks? Yeah, do you know somebody who grows it? Have you ever eaten it? What do you think about the taste, about the use? Tell me your opinion, please. Apart from that, stay tuned for a lot more fruit videos from the beautiful and incredibly fruit-rich ethnic markets of Italy. And of course, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.